Hello, fight fans. I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the WBC Arena. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. First up, Old Dog. You can see who has the power advantage. And facing him here, it's Anthony $1 Million Crolla. They'll be fighting as lightweights.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Up first, Old Dog from Spain. They are the undisputed champion of the world, coming off a very close win. Anthony $1 Million Crolla from the United Kingdom. The last time we saw them in action, suffered a very close loss. Let's see if their fortunes turn around here.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Spain. Wearing the red trunks with light cyan trim. Undisputed champion, the Old Dog. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United Kingdom. Anthony $1 Million Crolla.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right, you couldn't even squeeze through to your seat. This is that fight. The atmosphere is ridiculous.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. So here we go. Should be a good one. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. You're looking at the king of the ring, but how long will it last? Will they defend their undisputed title? Straight right just misses. This is a high-octane battle. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. That jab doesn't score. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't...
Here we go. It's round 2. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. drop their guard, they get caught. It's all offense all the time. These two fighters are made for one another. A perfect counter shot. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
So close to that uppercut. Nice counter shot. There's a counter shot. This fight has a real good flow to it. Good counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think...
And there's the bell to start round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. When are we going to see a jab from these two? The straight right just misses. Entering the twilight years of their career now. How many fights do they have left in them? Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Can't find a home in that jab. How about that time counter shot? One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Nice counter shot. He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. One punch could change everything in this battle. Counter punch right up the middle. there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Nice counter. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. Beautiful counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They exchange punches. Nice exchanges from both men. Hold that thought! Whoa, wait a minute! What a shot! Disaster averted.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. Stamina is off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
You know what?
Here we go in the 6th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Threw a punch and just got countered. The stamina is off the charts. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. And he scores with the counter. And they figure out the combination to this thing.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? The straight right just misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That jab doesn't find a home. That counter counter punch caught him clean. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
There's the bell to start round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Catch and shoot. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Perfect counter land. And $1 million finally goes down. What a shot. Let's see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe-for-toe or do they play defense here?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's time for them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Straight right, just misses. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10. And there's the bell for round 8. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
It's bombs away. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You'd like to see more jabs. Can't score with that right uppercut. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Counter shot lands. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they...
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Nice counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. He scores with the counter. Good defense to block the hook. Anthony Crolla takes the canvas. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove. And down he goes.
I need to see that again.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 9 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and still undisputed champion, the Old Dog.
that's my castle of sand. Waiting on the battle, sword handle all in my hand. The war force is mortal with my door with demands. More important than the fortune that you poured in my pan. From freestyling to recording advance, can you please reinforce all my borders and bands?